So, welcome to my YouTube channel. Ife anyị cool, ife anyị see and cool. Trapokolo, as some would say it. I wish you all a pleasant day. We have a new object to work on today. As you can see, it has already started. And this is one of my biggest subject matter for the past 4 years now. Although I've always had some element of duality in whatever that I do. As you can see, last time you saw this in the other video. We're still gonna work on this. So you can imagine this is family, partnership, and that's the same thing that we have here. So I'm gonna work on this today, and it has been worked much on, but I have to see if I can go a little bit deeper through spoke shelving and again sanding. Really, the interest here is to get this to a point because I noticed that the wood was attacked by worms, which is not a problem. Some people like leaving it this way so that it will look like antique. But while I'm working on it, I'm going to be talking to you about being, in good relationship with yourself, because the idea of having a female figure and a male figure is to show the duality that we have in us. Each of us has his own feminine aspect and then his masculine aspect as well. So yeah, that will bring us to the topic of discussion. But now, the idea of getting this finished is to be able to transform the figure or the concept to another material. You see, now that it's attacked, some people would like to have it as antique, but myself, I would like to deliver this job to whoever that would like it as a what? As a cast object. That means I have to get a form out of it and then produce the last result to be in maybe concrete or fiberglass or resin, whichever way you call it. Okay, so let me make some space here, then we start working on it. So the theme is a relationship, but the relationship here has to do with embrace. So have you been able to embrace? The question that we'll be asking ourselves and talking through is that have you been able to embrace the feminine figure in you? Have you been able to embrace the masculine figure in you, the masculine or feminine aspect of yourself? So this is what this theme is talking to us. So why did I get deeper into this piece when we had COVID? I got deeper into it because of what? Because we had a situation where people were not able to even shake hands, okay? So, and I thought there was a kind of homesick to being, embraced. So I decided to produce sculptures, paintings, which I eventually have to show you guys, that has to do with embrace, okay? So as usual, in my typical way of portrayal or depiction, it's all semi-abstract, but still you will realize that there is a feminine figure here and there is a masculine figure, and they connect, okay? So this is the topic of the day, but this is the work of the day as well. You're welcome. Don't forget, please. I always usually forget myself. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And don't forget to dislike, because that's the good thing about this social media thing. If you like me, you're supporting me. If you don't like me, you're supporting me as well. Now, the dislike here is going to be there because of what? Positive criticism, not just disliking for disliking's sake. You can dislike us, but let's be real here. If you would say, I don't like this, that doesn't mean that you hate it. You should be able to express yourself. So subscribe, like, dislike, and share. People usually don't talk about disliking, but I'm saying it now because this is being real. Dislike and share. Then when you share, maybe somebody that likes it will now like it once again. So thank you for showing up, and I have to be working today with mostly this bookshelf. So yeah, remember I introduced you guys to this instrument, this tool last time. So that's what I'll be working on mostly. And after which I will go deep a little bit to separate the face here. Yeah, so that's it. That's going to be the main thing. So while we're doing it, we'll be talking about embracing. So I started the idea of having a subject matter that has to do with something that we're homesick about a couple of years ago when the COVID hit the whole world, where nobody was touching each other. So yes, that's what art does for you. I can walk while I'm talking. So art, makes certain things possible. And in this case, during my homesick about embrace, about touching, because I like touching. Yes, I like touching. You see, it's through touching that you feel, you feel. But this touching could also be a symbol. It doesn't have to be touching or disrespecting somebody, saying you want to touch the person, This time around, it's talking about feeling somebody. While you're touching somebody, you can as well let's take the touching as symbolics, okay? When you touch somebody, it means that you can feel the person, how the person feels, How does this individual feel? You see, if you touch the person, that means if you recognize, if you perceive the condition of this individual, you can even understand the person very well, better than you have done before. So that's the reason this touching aspect is not just touching, but feeling somebody. And you know that touching is also one of the, the body, touching of the body, it's a sense of touch. You have one of the senses is touching, okay? One of the senses has to do with touching and not feeling. So that's the idea that came to my mind when I was homesick over the fact that we are now distanced from each other. Okay? We were talking about understanding each other, previously before the COVID hit, and now we can't even touch each other. So it made me think about what other ways I can express this homesick aspect of ours. So I decided to work on embrace. And now you see, embrace talks about touching, feeling. Embrace talks about embracing your own self. And then some people were telling me, if I, we see that you're doing man and woman. And I say, yes, it doesn't have to be actually two persons, okay? It could be two of you. Two of you means it could be who you are as an individual who has what? Who has the feminine and the female part of himself. So this is the thing. I got lucky. Some couple of sculptures were sold. You know, some were gifted, as usual. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. So, while we are spoke-shaving, we are noticing some differences, which I have to show you when I stand it up once again. Yeah. Actually, there are some areas that I have to not scope shave. Instead, I do what I. But let me see. The second scope spoke shaving, because you see this instrument two means different settings. So the reason why I have two is when the other one, its setting is not giving me what I want, I do what? I go over to the second one. You know? Yeah. So this is cutting too much. I should reset it anyway, but what did I do? I changed it automatically, you know, so that when I have that situation where I need the other one, I can always use it. So that's it. So embrace. Embrace. Have you embraced yourself? Do you know yourself? Do you like yourself? Are you a person that is always involving him or herself in dangerous situations because you don't know yourself? You've not come to embrace yourself? Are you a person that loses it too quickly because you don't know yourself? This is the topic that comes around embrace. So let us not misunderstand the sculpture when we see this concept that has to do with embracing. So, meine Damen und Herren, diejenigen, die deutschsprachige sind, dieses Thema Umarmung hat nichts zu tun nur mit zwei Personen. Es hat zu tun mit sich selbst. Es hat zu tun mit wie hast du sich aufgenommen oder verstanden? Bist du diejenige, die so schnell verärgert ist? Und diese Verärgerung ist aus der Tatsache, dass wir uns nicht verstanden haben. Das müssen wir einfach sagen. Wenn du dich verstehst und du weißt, dass es lohnt sich nicht, ja, it happens sometimes. Es lohnt sich nicht, sich zu verärgern, weil wenn du dich ärgerst, hast du tatsächlich nur selbst die Schmerzen. Okay? Diejenige, dass du denkst, hast du dich verärgert, kann sein, dass er nicht davor kann, weil er oder sie kennt nicht anderes. So, wenn du dich so viel verärgert fühlst, leidest du nur allein. So, und das kommt auf, wie gut kennst du dich, wie gut hast du dich selber umarmt, wie gut hast du dich schon kennengelernt. So, this is what I've been doing for a while, and you can see the difference is showing. Okay, let me see from the camera if you are seeing it well, because this is not edited. Yeah. Sure. Good. That's it. That's the difference. You can see how rough these places are, and you can see how, this is, what is Linde? I can't remember what Linde is. Is Linde actually, Linde. This is Linde in German. I can't remember what Linde is in English, okay? Ja, so. Nochmal bei meinen Deutschsprachigen. Es ist wichtig, dass du sich selber verstehst. Und das ist das Thema bei dieser Umarmung. Die Umarmung hat nicht nur allein mit die Beziehung mit jemand anderem, sondern die Beziehung mit sich selbst. Das ist das Thema hier. Die Beziehung mit sich selbst. Wie kennst du dich gut? Wie kannst du in einer Situation, wo du dich normalerweise verärgert fühlst, einfach das gehen lassen, ohne sich zu viel zu ärgern. Das ist es. Und das kann nur passieren, wenn du dich gut verstanden hast. Okay, das ist das Thema die ganze Zeit. Und deswegen mache ich diese Umarmung. Umarmung zu sich selbst. Darum geht es. You have to take a smaller mallet because the other one is down too heavy for the hand. Okay. So. Umarmung. Mit wem? Umarmung. Mit wem? Mit sich selbst. Da fängt es an. Muss nicht unbedingt jemand anderes es umarmen. Du tust dich selber umarmen. Wenn du weißt, wie gut es fühlt, dann kannst du natürlich jemand anderes das anbieten. Okay? Es fängt alles von dir an. Und deswegen mache ich diese Skulpturen. Okay? Okay? Manche Bilder, das wir nicht mehr oft im realen Leben sehen, das wollen wir hier sehen. Aber es soll nicht nur zwischen zwei Menschen sein. Es könnte auch von dir. Darum geht es hier. Du sollst dich selber gut kennenlernen. Du sollst dich freuen über Kleinigkeiten, die in deinem Leben passiert. Das ist Umarmung. Das ist Umarmung. So. Ich will nicht, dass das Video zu lange dauert. Wie Sie schon gesehen haben, wir haben schon hier glatt bekommen. Ich muss noch ein bisschen mit meinen Beitel arbeiten und dann komme ich zurück nach einer gewissen Zeit. Damit es nicht langweilig wird, immer wieder schauen, vorbeischauen und abonnieren. Gefällt es mir drucken oder nicht? Gefällt es mir nicht? Das gilt auch. Subscribe and keep on watching. Bye for now. Until next.